These are a couple things that you might want to write down. These are the highest payoff activities that a business owner could be doing. Thinking and planning time. How many of you regularly take time each week to think and plan? One or two out of the whole room, right? Critical success factor. Here, providing strategic direction for your team. Vision, mission, strategy, values. How many of you have a mission statement? How many of you have clear strategy? How many of you have values that everybody buys into and lives, right? Have you identified what the behaviors are that go with those values? This is kind of the, anybody see the movie The Smartest Guys in the Room, the Enron fiasco? Didn't have time. Some good stuff to learn from though. They had values. They had all that stuff, but guess what? They weren't living those values because they didn't have any checks, right, for how to do that. Next thing is build a productive and goal-directed culture. Is everyone in your organization, can you walk into anyone in your organization and ask them what their goals are, and they'll pull out their goal sheets and tell you what their goals are? At every level. And are you working personal development plans for them to help them grow and be all they can be? Do you have plans? I mean, how many of you guys, even when I was in sales and then I went to sales management, you know what my training was? No training. You know how I got to be sales manager? I was the best sales guy, right? Achievements. I produced, and I wasn't a very good salesman. I mean, a sales manager. I was a much better salesman because they're two different, if you profile the two jobs, they're two different profiles. And many times we do that. We take our best production guy, make him a supervisor. What kind of training do we give him? None. Or we send him to the Fred Pryor one-day whiz school. Expect them to get it. How long have we been learning? Our whole lives learning. As business owners, we're always learning. But we expect to send our people away to a one-day or a half-day workshop and have it. It's not going to happen. We learn through spaced repetition before we internalize the ideas. Recruiting and building your leadership team. How much time are you spending developing your key people so that you can walk away? Let me ask you, how many of you guys take 10 weeks vacation a year? 10 weeks vacation a year. All right. All right, how about 5 weeks vacation? All right, we got one. Anybody else? 5? We got one for 20? Okay. But think about it. What the heck? What are you in business for? Right? What are you in business for if you can't, if you can't get away, if you can't take 5, 8, 10 weeks, then you just have a job that you're paying yourself for. You don't have a company. You're not creating value. You're not empowering your people. Building a leadership team is critical. Now, why don't we build a leadership team? Because we're too busy being busy. We're putting out fires. We get sucked into everything. We get sucked into the tyranny of the urgent every single day. Continuously communicate your vision and goals. How many of you think you can over-communicate your vision and your goals? You think your people know your vision like you know your vision? You think your people know what your goals are like you know them? You want to go on the road with me? And how often did you communicate that before they understood it? Yeah, absolutely. It's a high payoff activity. You can't over communicate this stuff to your team. But we think because we do the vision statement or the mission statement, we hang it over on a wall here in this nice frame, we put it, and we think everybody's got it, right? That's why this workshop is so powerful. Has anybody seen anything new in here yet tonight? Yeah, a couple of things. Okay. The key is execution and implementation. It's not that it's earth-shattering, mind-boggling, neuroplastic brain stuff. It's about execution.